Gym Junkie Apparel. Congrats on signing up for a clothing brand review. Your website is gymjunkieapparel.com. Your Instagram is mygymjunkieapparel. You represent hard work, dedication, and ambition, also to promote health now and for the next generation. You started in September 2019, so you're basically a brand new brand. You just started, and you're getting 1 order per month right now. So I've already looked at your website. I've already looked at your Instagram account, your About Us page on your website, all of your clothing on your website. And I have a really good idea of what your issue is and what your issue is going to be for your clothing brand, okay? Basically, you're a gym wear brand. And the gym wear industry, the fitness industry, is probably the most saturated industry when it comes to clothing that exists online. And the reason for that is because there are so many influencers in that space that have built up their YouTube channels, they've built up their Instagram accounts, and they know that in order for them to monetize their YouTube channel, in order for them to monetize their big Instagram following, all that they have to do is come up with their own gym wear brand or their own fitness brand, and they can start selling that because they already have the influence on their audience, right? But for average Joes that are starting up, like how I started up and how you're starting up, basically you need to spend all your time getting your clothing onto influencers in this space, okay? So especially in this space. In every space, you need to do that, but especially in this space. So there's really 2 separate strategies that I have for you, and I suggest that you combine them both. The first is that since this niche of being in fitness is so saturated, and there are so many different brands trying to compete for market share in the fitness industry, what I suggest that you do is come up with a unique angle for attacking the fitness niche, okay? And I'm gonna come up with a quick example for you off the top of my head, which is instead of just being a fitness brand, which you say here, that represents hard work, dedication, and ambition, which I can guarantee you basically 90%, 99% of all other fitness brands are doing, hard work, dedication, and ambition. I suggest approaching that marketplace, that niche, from a creative angle, which could be something like, and this is just an idea off the top of my head as an example, could be something like you only target and cater your brand, you build your brand around gym goers that go to the gym really late at night, like they're like the night crawlers of the gym, and they're really gym junkies, right? Because that way you're taking a unique angle and you're really connecting deeper with those specific gym goers, those specific gym enthusiasts that other brands can't connect as deeply with, okay? Because there are certain people like me, I finish a full day's work and I'm like, shit, it's 1 a.m. in the morning. Now I need to go to the gym, right? And so like literally every time I go to the gym, it's like midnight, 1 a.m. in the morning. And I know that there's a bunch of other people that are there and I basically see the same faces. And those types of people would really resonate with that type of brand. Obviously, this is just an idea off the top of my head. I just mean if you're being general in the fitness niche and you're not already an influencer, it's going to be very, very difficult to compete unless you're doing something very unique, very creative, very different, and attacking the market from a unique place, okay? So that's the one strategy that I suggest you go with. And then at the same time, the other strategy is to approach YouTube influencers, okay? Big YouTube channels, because on YouTube, the fitness space is absolutely massive. There are so many people that are influencers and they all range in size. So since you're just starting, you don't necessarily need to go after the channels that are, you know, they have like 1 million views or 1 million subscribers, but you can go after YouTube channels that are just gaining an audience. Maybe they have 20,000, 30,000 subscribers and they're building up that fan base. And I suggest you approach them and offer them free gear, offer them, you know, free gear in exchange for a plug in one of their videos, okay? Because that way you're really getting it out. And if the influencers are telling their audience about it, that's gonna have much more weight in terms of converting them into sales really quickly, okay? Because if the influencer's like, this is a sweet gym wear brand, I absolutely love them, then, you know, it's way easier for the people that are watching that are already looking up to that person to be like, okay, yeah, I wanna check out this brand sounds sick. So those are the 2 strategies that I suggest for you when it comes to positioning your clothing brand and then also marketing your clothing brand. I really think that getting it onto influencers in that space is absolutely essential. Now, I know that you wanted me to go deep into your website, read your About Us page, and give you feedback on that. and your website. And honestly, your logo is actually pretty sick. I really like that. That's like a really cool logo to me. I really like that logo. I think that your website, your first impression is pretty cool. Like, this is a really sweet kind of feel you got here. I don't see any glaring issues on your website. I mean, this is a lot of product images. They're kind of scattered. You could maybe organize this a little bit better. But otherwise, your website looks pretty clean. One thing that I noticed is when I click on the shop page here, it brings up, it says homepage up here. You definitely want to make this say shop rather than homepage because it's not your homepage. Also, your shop is a little disorganized here. I don't necessarily like this format. I think that you could organize this a little bit better with individual product images, each being the same size so that the shopping experience is really smooth. Looking at your Instagram account, there's no glaring issues with your posts or anything, and you only have 29 followers, but that's completely fine. You just started in September 2019, so like literally a month ago, and this will grow if you put in the work. The real issue that I have with your brand is this right here. Gym wear made for the people, by the people. Gym wear made for the people, by the people is just too general for this niche, okay? You're gonna have to make it much more specific. And I know that that can be really scary because when you go specific into this niche and you decide to, you know, target somebody specifically, you know subconsciously that you're actually blocking out a certain percentage of the audience, right? You're saying, I'm intentionally pushing people out. I'm saying that this gym wear brand is not for certain people. But that's exactly what you need to do, because when you do that, it opens up the space for you to actually make your clothing brand for somebody and actually mean something for somebody, okay? And that's exactly what you need to do with your clothing brand. So that's the end of this review. I really think that I gave you a lot to work with here and to work on over the next 6 to 12 months. And I'm really excited to see where your brand is in another 6 months, another year. You know, you just started, so don't be hard on yourself at this point. It's literally only been a month. I say in my videos all the time that with my clothing brand, you know, it took 6 months, a year and a half to really get the ball rolling with it. And we made a lot of tweaks along the way. And I think that that's something that you'll do and you'll be just fine. All right. So congrats on all the hard work you've put in. And I look forward to seeing where you end up. Peace.